out of Eddie today?
Yeah, I mean, first things first. I texted with Jerry before the game. He said, "Get him going, let's go." And so that was for him. We're gonna miss him. We're gonna be fighting with him. I know you guys will too. So my prayers and thoughts, and not only from me but from the whole organization with the Rem doc. I know he's a fighter and he's gonna be fine. We're gonna fight with him. So. Eddie was good. Good fastball up in the zone. Was able to use both sides of the plate. Like we talked the other day, like I think these guys, they don't have to go 7. They just got to give us a chance to win ball games. And I do believe, the last 3 nights, although Nick and Garrett, they went short, right? But for them to give us a chance to win, and with the bullpen that we have now, I think we got weapons, and that's what Eddie did.
Alex, if you take away that, the game when Eddie came out with the migraine and then the one after that, do you feel like he's starting to turn the corner a little bit, or, he's...
We felt that way before those 2 games. I think it was a tough week after the migraines, as far as like preparation, all that. He did everything possible to get where he wanted to get, and do his routines, all that, but it was tough, but at the end of the day, he posted, which is very important. But before those 2, he was really good. We felt like stuff-wise, he was where he was supposed to be. He was making adjustments throughout games. Today, he recognized a few things against them, and he went after them. And he didn't like the walks, but like I said, let's focus on the positive. Forget the 5 walks, whatever. Just you did an amazing job. Give us a chance to win. Christian was amazing behind the plate the whole night, just maneuvering everything and taking control of the game planning, and it was a good win.
Alex, what made Eddie so effective at the top of the zone the way he was tonight?
I think it's delivery and deception, and this is something we've been talking about since 2018. Actually, I was talking to Marwin a little bit about that today. Without adding against the Dodgers in the World Series, it was a very simple game plan. It was fastball ups, changeups down, and his fastball on top of the zone. He has deception, he carries, and he gets swings and misses. And there's no hard contact. And sometimes we get away from it because, he can do other stuff. But I always encourage him to use it because I do believe it's a weapon. It's a pitch that there's not too much damage, and there's swing and misses.
Alex, if you answered that question before, I'm sorry. But can you talk about Jerry Remy?
Yeah, like I said before, he texted me before the game. He said to get him going, and I'm like, we'll get him going, but we'll be fighting with you. So, this one's for him. I know it's tough, but we're gonna be grinding with him, and we're gonna be there for him. He's always been there for us, not only for the players, but for you guys, for the whole, fan base and the organization. And this time we're gonna stay together, and we're gonna be fighting with him.
Alex, there's literally no other pitcher who's been through what Eddie went through last year. Have you kind of had to show patience, and just sort of let this go and see where it goes?
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, we have a really good relationship. I like jabbing him a little bit in different ways, sometimes through you guys, sometimes through the teammates, and sometimes in one-on-ones. And, one thing for sure, he's in great shape. He looks great, and he understands how important he is, not only for the rotation, but for the whole team. It's good to see him go out there and compete the way he did tonight, and hopefully it's the beginning of something great.
Alex, how important were those at-bats by Kike and Duran there?
Yeah, I mean, and JD too, going the other way with the homer. We've been talking about the whole, chasing pitches, but at the same time, when we get our pitches, we don't want to miss them, and we've been in between sometimes. And yeah, we can talk about chase rate and all that. I do that a lot, and but one thing we have to do is when we swing in the strike zone, we have to do damage. And tonight we did. Kike 0-2 count. He walked 0-2 count, hit a homer. Jaron, I think it was a 2-0 count, right? Hits a home run. JD goes the other way. Hunter goes the other way. we didn't do much with men in scoring position, right? But at least it was the beginning of, something that we've been talking about. The goal is for tomorrow, do the same thing, come out and grind and put good at bats and, keep getting better. We scored 4, so that's good for our record with 4 or more runs, whatever. So it's not that we're limiting our offense, but we know that when we score 4 or 5 runs, it's always good for us. So baby steps, I guess. It was a good, okay offensive game. Hopefully we have a bigger one tomorrow.
Alex, what do you see from Ottavino tonight?
That was really good against lefties. And he's been making adjustments. He keeps grinding. We've been talking about game planning and things that he can do. Velocity was up. It's just a matter of keep fighting with him. Teams are going to do that, but at the same time, we're going to make adjustments. And I do believe his stuff is playing. It's just a matter of make a few adjustments and he'll be okay.
Alex, with Jaron to get that home run to opposite field, how impressed were you with that swing?
It was a good one. He can do that. And obviously it's not easy at this level. I think to get called up and the whole world feels like he was going to come here and be the savior, quote unquote. That's not the case. We want him to do his part. And, there's up and downs, but you see what he can do, and it's eye opening. So we're going to keep grinding with him. We're going to get into a spot that he's going to be comfortable, and we know he's going to contribute in a big way for us.
Alex, do you have any results on Darwinzon's MRI tonight?
Yeah, it's like what we thought, it's just a strain oblique. So we don't know as far as like rehab and all that stuff, how long it's going to take, but it's actually, it's actually worse than what we thought early on. So now he needs to get some rest, get treatment, and we'll go from there. And by the way, yeah, like I told Pete, Chris took the bus to Scranton. He did. No private jet. We're good?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good night.